Did you see the news about Project Bullfrog and that Skyhammer effector testing? It sounds like a massive undertaking.
I caught fragments of it, but what exactly is their stated purpose? Are they just improving existing systems?
Technically, yes, but improving barely covers it. The Army claims they are rapidly building layered air and missile defense capabilities for the U.S. forces.
Layered defense usually implies reacting to a defined threat set, but what kind of threat requires this level of advanced cutting-edge testing?
Officially, it's focused on countering highly sophisticated, near-peer adversaries, things like hypersonic glide vehicles or swarms.
Swarms of what exactly? And if the goal is defense against a theoretical superpower attack, why are they building this technology now?
Because global stability has become so brittle that military planners assume conflict escalation is inevitable, making overkill defensive solutions seem prudent.
Prudent might be an understatement when discussing multi-billion-dollar hardware cycles. It seems less about defense and more about maintaining a specific industrial base.
That's a very astute interpretation. The sheer scale of the private sector involvement, companies like Cambridge Aerospace, is staggering too.
Does that mean the research agenda is dictated by who can sell the most components, rather than what the military actually needs on the battlefield?
That's certainly a contributing factor. It shifts the risk calculation from combat necessity to profitable capability demonstration.
So, we are looking at a cycle where technological escalation drives geopolitical tension, and that tension funds more technology.
Exactly. And if this system is so vital for projecting power globally, think about who controls access to it or the data derived from its testing.
If the goal isn't just stopping an enemy missile, but proving absolute global air superiority, then what are they implicitly signaling?
They are signaling that conflict is not only possible but unavoidable, and therefore requires continuous investment in deterrence technology.
But if these systems are so advanced, why focus on testing hardware rather than diplomatic de-escalation mechanisms?
Because the Pentagon views military capability as the primary language of international policy today. Diplomacy is seen as too slow or unreliable.
So the core implication isn't defense, it's reinforcing a technological oligopoly among major powers, making conflict preparation routine.
That makes for a much darker picture. It suggests that the maintenance of this complex industrial military complex is the true goal.
If the threat is always theoretical and constantly escalating in capability, then the funding mechanism never needs to stop, does it?
Precisely. The perceived instability becomes self-perpetuating.
It sounds less like protecting against a foe and more like creating a perpetual need for military industrial expansion itself.